Did you know this lawsuit is so massive it could ruin careers? Hollywood is in chaos, and Carrie Underwood is at the center of it all. But why is The View suddenly desperate to make this go away? This all started with one performance, but now it's turned into an $800 million legal showdown that could change Hollywood forever. Let's break it down. Did you ever think a simple patriotic performance could lead to an $800 million legal battle? Carrie Underwood, the beloved country superstar, has found herself at the epicenter of a scandal that's sparking heated debates across the media landscape. It all ignited during that unforgettable day in January 2017, a day that wasn't just about a new administration taking power, but about the unexpected consequences that followed a heartfelt rendition of America, the Beautiful. So why is The View so desperate for her to drop the lawsuit against them? What shocking revelations are hidden in this unfolding drama? Stick around, because this is a story filled with twists, controversies, and the fight for a celebrity's reputation. Let's rewind to that crisp January day in 2017. The nation was on edge, and America had a new leader taking the stage for his inauguration. Enter Carrie Underwood, dressed to the nines, ready to sing America the Beautiful. On the surface, it looked like a classic patriotic moment, a beloved country singer celebrating her homeland. But little did she know, she was about to step into a whirlwind of controversy. As footage of her performance hit screens across the country, reactions poured in like a tidal wave. Supporters cheered, but haters were quick to pounce. Many were outraged about her involvement, claiming she was siding with the wrong crowd. Social media lit up like a bonfire, revealing sharply divided opinions. Criticism flew from every corner, with some calling for boycotts of her music while others questioned her character entirely. Was this just a performance, or was Carrie signaling her political allegiance? The pressure mounted. Viewers scrutinized every note she sang, every gesture she made. The weighing question was, had Carrie underestimated the magnitude of that performance? Did she think she could simply share her talents without the looming shadow of political implication? As the dust began to settle, it became clear this was more than just a song. It was a lightning rod for discourse in an increasingly polarized nation. But here's the twist. Rather than retreating in the face of backlash, Carrie stood her ground. She articulated her vision of unity through music, emphasizing that she believed in the power of song to bring people together, even in the most divisive times. Yet, the question remained, was it enough to shield her from the storm brewing at her doorstep? And as we dive deeper into this story, buckle up, because what happened next would shake the very foundations of her career. As Carrie Underwood stepped into the spotlight for her performance, a wave of backlash surged through social media. Critics wasted no time in unleashing their fury, labeling her a traitor and calling for a boycott of her music. The hashtag boycott Carrie quickly began trending, as fans and commentators voiced their discontent over her participation in what they considered a controversial event. What made this backlash particularly intense was the climate of cancel culture that was sweeping the nation at the time. In a world where public opinion could flip in an instant, the stakes were higher than ever. Every tweet, every post, and every comment had the potential to change a celebrity's career overnight. Carrie, who had built her reputation on kindness and authenticity, found herself in uncharted waters. But instead of caving under the pressure, Carrie did something surprising. She took a stand, emphasizing that she believed in her performance and the values it represented. She became the face of resilience in the face of backlash, reminding her fans that standing up for one's beliefs can come at a cost. Yet, the irony of it all was that the backlash highlighted an even greater divide within the country. What was intended as a patriotic act was now seen as a political statement, sparking debates on free speech, patriotism, and celebrity influence. While some rallied behind her, the sheer intensity of the backlash left many wondering. Was this the beginning of the end for Carrie's career, or would it mark a new chapter of empowerment? As we delve further into Carrie's fight, the fallout from her performance would shake the very foundations of how celebrities navigate the treacherous waters of public opinion and media scrutiny. And the question loomed: how far will the public go to redefine who deserves a voice in today's society? Think about the implications of Carrie Underwood's suit. It's about much more than a single performance or a skirmish between a celebrity and a talk show. The stakes are astronomical. At a time when celebrities are under constant scrutiny, any slip-up can spark massive backlash. Carrie's determination to stand up against The View represents a pivotal moment not just for her, but for all public figures. Her case challenges how criticism is delivered and raises questions about accountability in media. Furthermore, consider the financial ramifications. An $800 million lawsuit is not just about money. It's a statement. If Carrie wins, it sets a precedent that could empower other celebrities to fight back against unfounded claims and character attacks. It could usher in a new era where celebrities have the courage to reclaim their narratives without fear of public backlash or media frenzy. And then there's the chilling effect on journalists and talk show hosts. If shows like The View could face similar lawsuits, will they self-censor? In an industry built on bold statements and hot takes, this could lead to a more cautious media landscape where important conversations about politics and society are stifled out of fear of legal repercussion. Ultimately, this lawsuit touches on essential themes of freedom of speech versus reputational harm. It flags the growing divide between celebrity culture and public discourse. If celebrities like Carrie Underwood can't perform art without facing severe consequences, what does this say about creativity and expression? The stakes reach far beyond just one person. This could shift the entire landscape of how we view celebrities, the media, and accountability. As we delve deeper into what's at stake, remember that how this case unfolds could change the conversation around media influence and the protection of personal reputation forever. So, buckle up because this ride is just getting started, and it's set to shake the foundations of Hollywood. Just when you thought the drama surrounding Carrie Underwood's performance couldn't ramp up any further, enter the hosts of The View. These ladies are known for their spicy takes, but this time they really took it up a notch. They flat out accused Carrie of normalizing what they called questionable behavior by involving herself in a politically charged event linked to a controversial figure like Trump. It wasn't just a passing comment. They went all in. One host even went as far as to say Carrie was compromising her own integrity, questioning how she could perform for a man with such a polarizing presidency and alleged moral failings. The discussions were heated, and viewers could literally feel the tension radiating from their chairs. The backlash was swift. Fans of the show were either rallying behind the hosts or fiercely defending Carrie, creating a social media battlefield that amplified the entire debacle. But that wasn't all. In light of the backlash, the hosts took it further, offering what they called a call to action for other artists. They urged more celebrities to consider the political waters they were wading into before taking the stage. This bold stance not only stirred the pot, but also sparked dialogue around artistry, morality, and personal responsibility, psychoanalyzing whether performers should mix patriotism with their art, particularly in politically charged atmospheres. What's fascinating is that this reaction from The View wasn't just a critique of Carrie. It became a larger commentary on celebrity culture itself. The hosts made it clear, when you're in the spotlight, every choice matters. The show's audience lit up with opinions, many arguing whether it's fair for public figures to be held to such rigid standards. And amidst all the noise, you couldn't help but wonder, was The View safeguarding artistic integrity, or was it simply piling onto an already fraught situation? As this tension built, viewers braced themselves for the next chapter in this evolving story, one that would have significant repercussions both in the courtroom and on television screens across the nation. As the drama intensified, Carrie Underwood's decision to file an $800 million lawsuit against The View sent ripples across the entertainment industry. This was no ordinary case. It was a statement, a declaration that the line between criticism and defamation had been crossed. Underwood's legal team claimed that the show's hosts had engaged in character assassination, distorting her intentions and undermining her reputation. The stakes were monumental, with Underwood not just fighting for her name, but for the rights of public figures everywhere to defend themselves against reckless accusations. But what exactly prompted this legal action? The host's remarks during discussions perceived Carrie's performance at Trump's inauguration as tantamount to an endorsement of his presidency, a connection she vehemently denied. It wasn't merely about her singing a patriotic song. It was about the narrative that was being spun around her and the potential fallout in her personal and professional life. As a beloved figure in the country music scene, being labeled as supportive of a controversial regime had implications that could tarnish her career forever. The media coverage surrounding this lawsuit has fueled public discourse, forcing many to evaluate what constitutes responsible journalism versus sensationalism. While The View has a reputation for bold takes and spirited discussions, Carrie's camp reiterated that crossing into false accusations creates a dangerous precedent. Imagine the chilling effect this case might have on other artists and celebrities who might think twice before expressing their beliefs, regardless of how innocuous they intend them to be. As the legal proceedings unfold, back-and-forth statements have emerged, with both sides ready to battle it out in the courtroom. It's not just a clash of wills. It's a fight over how far media representation can go in shaping public perceptions and reputations. With the legal team gearing up for what could be a drawn-out battle, fans and critics alike are glued to their screens, pondering. Will this lawsuit redefine the boundaries of celebrity participation in political discourse? And as Carrie Underwood takes a stand, one thing is for sure. The outcome could usher in a new era for how celebrities combat public scrutiny. In this high-stakes game of reputations, it remains to be seen if Carrie's fierce defense will lead her to victory or whether it will galvanize a conversation about the responsibilities of both entertainers and those who comment on their lives. Whatever the resolution, one thing is undeniable. This lawsuit is poised to change the narrative for public figures navigating the treacherous waters of fame and societal expectations. As the lawsuit rages on, Hollywood is feeling the heat like never before. Imagine a world where every opinion you give could lead to a courtroom battle. That's the reality for talk show hosts after this explosive incident. The stakes have never been higher, and producers are on the edge of their seats. Once upon a time, a heated debate on air was just part of the job, but now, any controversial statement can spell disaster. Every showrunner is scrambling to reevaluate their approach to celebrity interviews. They're drawing up new guidelines like they're drafting the rules for a high-stakes poker game. After all, you never want to go all in without knowing the risks involved, right? Legal teams are suddenly some of the most consulted people on set. Think of them as the guardians of every talk show host's career. But it doesn't stop at just talk shows. Every corner of Hollywood is under scrutiny. Actors, directors, and producers are reassessing what they say publicly. You're just as likely to hear phrases like, "I can't comment on that due to legal considerations," as you are to hear the latest movie gossip at lunch. The pressure isn't just from the media. The fans are watching every move. They're holding celebrities accountable like never before. Comment sections are aflame with passionate debates, where one misstep can turn loyal followers into outspoken critics. Social media has become a double-edged sword. While it can rally support, it also has the power to ignite a firestorm of backlash in seconds. Those who thrive on authenticity are now faced with an unsettling dilemma. Can they stay true to themselves while navigating this murky landscape? What was once embraced as bold and honest may now lead to costly repercussions. This is the new Hollywood reality, where freedom of expression clashes with the fear of legal blowback. Amidst all this uncertainty, some celebrities are taking a stand, using their platforms to advocate for change. They're rallying for a more respectful media landscape that encourages open conversations instead of fueling an atmosphere of fear. The question remains, will their voices drown out the screams of controversy, or will Hollywood continue to hold its breath, waiting for the next lawsuit to shake the foundations of the industry? What's certain is this: the fallout from Carrie Underwood's lawsuit is just the beginning of a reckoning in Hollywood. Lawsuits may soon be the norm rather than the exception, leading to a world where the price of celebrity comes with a hefty legal fee. As this saga unfolds, all eyes are glued to see just how deep the rabbit hole goes and what it means for the future of entertainment. In the grand tapestry of celebrity, Carrie Underwood's legal battle is more than just an isolated incident. It's a mirror reflecting the turbulent waters of fame and public perception. This case raises essential questions about accountability and the fine line between critique and defamation in the media. As Carrie steps into the courtroom, she's not just fighting for her reputation. She's standing up for all public figures looking to reclaim their narratives in an age of relentless scrutiny. Will this lawsuit change the way media personalities speak about celebrities? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain. The stakes are higher than ever, and the outcome could set a precedent that impacts the entertainment industry for years to come. What do you think? Should public figures have more protection against media scrutiny, or is it all part of the game? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Carrie Underwood isn't backing down, and The View is running out of options. But what do you think? Is this lawsuit justified, or is Carrie overreacting? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's talk about it. Subscribe now for more celebrity deep dives. You won't want to miss what happens next.